All right, everyone. Uh, Going innovative here. Just wanted to show you this other indicator, which you guys probably seen on my charts, and I never really explained why I actually have it. All right, that's going to be this indicator right here on the bottom. Okay, the name of the indicator is the Waddah ATR explosion. All right. Um, Within trend lock, we have the 5 minute, the 1 minute, our EMAs. Okay, soon we're going to have the momentum uh, track. Okay, we have the fast MACD and the standard MACD. The standard MACD is our momentum index. It's letting us know what direction we're pretty much going, and you know, uh, it gives us a baseline as to where we want to be. Okay, now the fast is more of our price action. That's the way because it follows really close to price. Okay, the water explosion on the other hand is the one thing that's kind of missing because we have its order flow, so it gives us the delta, so the buyers and sellers. But the volume and volatility in the market, the water explosion gets us. Okay, so this is a volume-based indicator that goes based on the ATR, and it gives you a significant edge on knowing what's going on. So you can see it's a histogram. You see it's red and orange here, and it's dark green and light green here. All right. I'm not sure why it's light green when it's going down. If it should have been the opposite. But by the case, it is what it is. Um, Now you'll see that there's this white line right in right here. Just pull this up a little bit right here. Okay. So that white line is the explosion line. When it's below there is low volatility. When it breaks up, it's high volatility. We do not want to take trade when it's below. Okay. If we look, it does pop. It gives us a signal to go. All right. But like on this one right here, there's a little bit here. You see the momentum was dying. Same to here. All right. We got a track right here. And then everything's here at the line. Now this is something else when it comes to the fast. When the fast is below and it's pulling back and it doesn't cross the signal. All right. And we're getting a signal up here. And now look at this water down here. It's already on the explosion side, so everything's good to go. And you have a nice move. Okay. This here is like our price action. So when it breaks down, pulls back up, and it doesn't cross over, this is like our pullback. It's letting us know, okay, we just had a pullback and we're continuing to go. All right. When it's above, same thing in the opposite direction. Look, right here, it's above. It goes, we don't have everything else in line. Okay. That's typically how you want to use the fast. Okay. Like here, go below, and keep going. It tries to pull back. Here, we broke here and still pushing up. All right. So, but the water explosion definitely gives us a better idea. Like we're here, we're above the zero line. If we look at the five, where let's see, I think pull. So I have just the standard. There we go. Standard there is above zero. Okay. Where EMA is a start. EMA is a start on the 1 minute. We're waiting for an entry, which would be right around here. Look at the Y. It's really flat. Okay. Now we come here. It crosses back down. It's crossing back up. We broke right here. Right after this little pullback. Look at the wick on this thing. All right. And it's pushing back up. and you have to move the coin. When you see it transition, you can see it's going from negative momentum to positive. All right, positive to negative. Right here, it says positive, it's breaking out, and we see it's going above zero. This right here, look at this. The water is letting you know positive momentum is exploding to the upside. MACD, standards up and above, and we came back, we touched the cloud, and we just took off. Okay, and if you look on where it started to really die, is right after we crossed the explosion line. See, it all just started to flutter around. We're so far above the MACD here. This doesn't matter. It's trying to break down, but it's not. Here, bit a little bit of green, pushed up. This one was a small loss, but look at this here. See, it broke up, pulled back. See, we broke up, pulled back. Right as that's crossing, the water's breaking out here. This is a good entry. Right, and this takes us straight on up. And see, when this all starts slopes here, momentum time. You have negative momentum. Now we're coming down here. But if we look at the 5, we're kind of set up. The 1 minute, we're set up here. We have the cross here. Here's the pullback. There's our entry. Water's all good. Everything's good. And you got yourself a scale. We're not ready. Not ready. Not ready. This one right here. It's right there. But we're above. This breaks down. We're below. See the pullback? It goes. Water's breaking out. Right there is a great entry. Got yourself another scalp. This is pulling up. And it goes. This one right here. We're below the MACD here. The fastest, the standard is still above. And water's just pulling back, but it's hanging out right above. So once it's crossed up, it's still right above. You still have the entry to get in. All right, so this is going to help guide you through the trades. Right, we'll look at the downside. Right here, you have a good entry. So if we cross here, it pulled back. This didn't cross down yet. But when this one did here, you have the surge. Just told you. And just take it right on down to the right. Okay, you see here, momentum's dying, so you get cautious. All right, so at that point there, you know you can start tightening up on your stop if you want. Okay, all right, you can see how it helps you with your trades. Okay, right here, definitely go. Right here, we're still up and above. Crossed over, go. Right here, you see now we're having negative. It's pulling down, which you really, oh, look at it, MACD, we're below. This here, it never got across. See, we're below. So it's just not very strong momentum. Momentum is more strong to the downside. Okay. Here we're a little bit positive. This goes. Could have been a little scale. And we're looking at 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Let's get a little RTH. Let's see if this is at the open. Look, right to the outside. This here, you can see that the pullback died and right here picked up. Got track traders there. See that these wires weren't strong enough to keep it going. All right, and this was still kind of underneath. This here. See that we see these across the standard. Here it held underneath. The standard MACD held on the signal line, and the water's breaking out. The scalp there. Another one here, and so on. This here, I'm not even looking at the 5 or the 1 in it anymore. I'm just showing you on the 40 on how this is working. Okay, right here, it goes. But remember, with trend lock, the TLE, we're using the 5 and 1 minute because it helps keeps us in the right side of the trade. We're working with the 5 minute traders, all right, and we don't want to fight them. Okay, this here, that's perfect. When you have the track trader signal, that gives you a good insight too. We couldn't get up any higher, all right. We had these here, but the full momentum to the downside, all right. Right here, gives us this one here. You saw this here. Now you see it's coming, but this finally closed here. Right here, we're waiting, and this here could have been a good one. All right. Hopefully this helps you guys. This here, see the momentum shifted. They tried pushing this up, and then you can see our price is telling us that we're coming down. We're already below the full momentum. All right. This here, this there. All right, so the 5 minute MACD cross, anything cross, everything else here. So this is actually a reversing trade, right here. If we got the signal, if we reel it in on the way down, MACD down, let's poke out of here, pull back to there, breaking out. So what do we have? Continuation trade. It's there. This shows you it's turning red. By this one, you already know we're good. All right, and that's how it goes. This here, a continuation trade here. It's on the upside. You already know we were good. Okay, breakout retest, and you can see how it's a breakout. Okay, this here, the downside, nothing. So right about here. And then here, you can see we cross here, pull back, right to here. Water's telling you good, and we see it is good. This is underneath. Yeah, but look, this shows you got a 2 leg pullback and continue. Okay. All right, guys. Hope this helps you. I'm going to put a link to the Waddah in the script library. All right. It's in the ecosystem. It's a free indicator. It's just something that's a little extra tool to give you a little more confidence in which ones to get in. All right. The one tip I'm going to tell you on the fast, when it's below the signal and you get a pullback and it's underneath and it's going and we have a signal, that's a good sign. All right. Like here, it was up and above, it's here, good to go. All right. Underneath here, pulled back and it didn't go far, but that's that one. All right. This here, pulled back. We still had pretty good run. Okay. This here, we're above. It pulled back to here. We're good to go. All right, let's see on the downside here if there's anyone. This one's not really the greatest, but it worked. This here, same thing. You see all these. Right. When it crosses down below, it crosses up. It's a little bit more trickier, but those are still good ones. All right. But the ones that stay and hang underneath, they're good. This here is cross up and under. Okay, find one more. Um, this is up here. You got it here. You got it slow. Right here. And move up. Here. Moves down. Those I prefer personally. When I see the MACD doesn't break, the signal line. All right. If it's here, it's crossed up. So it's here. Look at that move. So when it doesn't break this fast, doesn't break the signal line on a pullback, that's a good sign. All right. This here, it broke up above the zero, pulled it here, and we got a nice run. This here, even though we're above the zero line, not a good idea, but this didn't go. And I think that's, yeah, this was the perfect one here. Go below, here, pull back and go. Look at that. All right. On that note, hope you guys all have a good time. And tomorrow, let's get at it. All right. So this is going to be basically just on water explosion and just a tip with utilizing the fast on helping you guys execute your trades with a little more confidence. All right. Thank you.